I form the ball and ball security. Yeah,
Gotcha. It's just how it's gonna be there. Just
yeah,
on the last one.
yeah. Got to make up for the work right there.
So the last time we saw you guys come out of the bye week, as a team, you might have played one of your best games against Iowa. How do you guys try to replicate that and sort of have the same effect come out of this one and obviously launching it into the last three?
First off, just by winning the bye week first, of course, watching film from our last game and capitalizing off our mistakes. Come out here to practice on Sunday and Tuesday, to fix what we've been doing wrong and some stuff that we can work on. And we come into the week with good energy, and we just carry that on to Friday to Saturday.
Individually, where you at now compared to where you thought you'd be in leading the team in yards and touchdown catches for a true freshman? Would you have envisioned this?
Yeah, definitely. That's just one of my goals. But I didn't think it would be so quick. I thought it would take time. Just putting in the work with Coach Hawk, the development, getting on the field as a freshman early. It's a true blessing, and to come out here and just show my talent is a really good thing for me.
Talking about you being one of the best, possibility being one of the best receivers to ever come through. What's it like when you hear that from a guy who was one of the best receivers he is one of the best receivers to ever?
I mean, it's an honor. I look at myself as a regular person, and hopefully sometimes I think other people do as well. That's how I like to be viewed. Just humble. I like to be viewed that way.
Which catch was harder against Indiana? The first one along the sideline, the jump ball, or the one in the touchdown?
I think the jump ball was a little harder for me. Yeah.
You get more satisfaction out of that one than
the sideline one. Yeah, definitely.
You've seen yourself like top 10, Sports Center top 10.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Moss talking about you or whatever. What's that like being an 18-year-old kid?
It's pretty dope. Randy Moss, one of the best receivers ever, and to be on the show was just like I could barely speak about it. Like it was crazy.
Nick, to follow up with that, you've received a tremendous amount of success. You have every reason to not be as humble as you are. I know from the River Rouge sweatpants you got on what your roots are, your family, and things like that. Can you talk about how you've been managing that and you chose to take a route where you're just a humble guy, man, and you have every reason, like I said, not to be, but you still like that. Can you talk about that?
Just a quote from my mom. Growing up, she said, always remember where you came from. And, that sticks with me every day. Just growing up, I know I didn't have the best situation, and, that's in the back of my mind every day, and the reason why I'm out here doing the things that I'm doing. And just the support behind me. I got the community, Rouge, Michigan State here, a little bit of Detroit, and, that drives me to keep pushing and keep my head down and, do what I got to do.
And I got a blast from a past question. I remember interviewing you with the basketball team at River Rouge, and you said share something that the teammates don't know about you. You talk about your love for fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Been able to find a fishing hole out here yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we get the word out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been a little too busy, but, once that off season come in, get a little warmer outside, I'll be out there.
Okay, we'll get you a hole, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
What sort of things have you learned, like about just some nuanced, detailed things about the position? I mean, I'm sure probably early on you were just trying to run rolls, catch balls. Like, are there deeper levels to the position
definitely.
you've learned about coverage, leverage, things like that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a true definition of art. Like as a receiver, art is like the main characteristic of it. Just being able to read coverages, taking certain releases, the footwork, leverage. Everything about it is detailed, and one little mistake can mess up timing with the QB, timing with the catch. So details are very important. I figured that out pretty quick.
Have you been able to notice too, as the season's going on, defense is playing you a little differently?
Definitely.
Bringing
the safety over, corner, playing a little outside shade, and they have the linebacker playing a little bit of inside leverage right there. So not much I could do about it. Our coaches call the best play call, to get us a first down or a good play. So.
It's a sign of respect, I guess, in some ways, all right?
Yeah, definitely.
How was your chemistry between you and Aiden throughout this?
It's tremendous. Today at practice we had a couple catches, and I wasn't even looking for the ball, and then I look up, it's right there in my hand. It's just been very good so far, and we're just building up. So next season and throughout the rest of this season, I'm pretty sure it'll get better.
You hear people talk about the freshman wall sometimes when they play early, like you'll see them, and then they kind of just flatline in terms of production and things like that. You seem like you've kind of broken through that. How's that been, and do you feel like you still got more room to grow, I guess, with 3 more, maybe 4 more.
Yeah, definitely. Me and our assistant receivers coach been talking about it. I got 450 more yards to go to reach 1,000. That's the goal. And just coming out to practice, grinding every day. That wall right there is just not in my sight. So I try to push past that and stay consistent.
But the opportunity for you guys as a team to still have 3 more games at least left the season and the ability to try and reach the postseason, reach the bowl game.
Yeah. I believe we could do it. We're putting in the work to do it. We came out with great energy these last few days of practice, and we're going to carry that on to day after day and week after week. I believe we could do it.
What do you think it's going to take to kind of get the performance back to the level it was against Iowa after the last couple of weeks?
Execution, minimizing the mistakes, and the energy. It's a different type of energy when we went out there for Iowa game. The guys were a lot more vocal in the huddle, a lot more vocal on the sideline. And, I think, it's going to take everyone, on our football team to really pitch in and give energy to win the rest of the season.
A lot of people thought that was like a breakthrough game for you guys. I mean, was it surprising to kind of take a step back a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely was. But me personally, coming out that practice after the game, I kind of sensed, our energy was, back to who we were before. I feel like we took a step back during that week of practice, and, that led to a bad week.
And I guess, looking at what you guys want to do with the extended routes, and you weren't able to really do that much against Michigan. Obviously, things got kind of sideways against Indiana. What do you think it's going to take to kind of get back to, maybe extending the defense?
Our big guys up front, they're going to get the job done. The movement definitely up front, get the run game going. And once we get that going, we'll be able to open up the pass game and just go back and forth from there.
You talked about your chemistry with Aiden a little bit ago. Just him as a player, how have you seen him grow from game 1 to now?
He's grown a lot from week 1 to now. Just going through a lot of his reads, taking what they give him, and just being able to get out the pocket, get a couple yards. I know in the Indiana game, he was looking to throw somebody the ball, couldn't find anyone to use his legs to get the first down. And I think he's improved from week 1 and got really good.